morning, boys and girls. Welcome to a new day of e-learning. All right, guys, so today what we're going to do is we are going to continue our thinking with our characters. Now, if on your Google Classroom, I have attached The Bad Seed, the YouTube link to this story. If you have not watched the book, The Bad Seed, I want you to pause this video right now. I want you to watch The Bad Seed, and then I want you to come back and continue watching this video, because today we have to know both of our stories, The Good Egg and The Bad Seed. If you don't remember what happened in either one of these stories, again, pause this video, watch the books, and then come back and let's do our work together. So today what we're going to do is we're going to think about the characters in both of these stories. So we're going to put in our minds the character of the Good Egg. We're going to think about how he acts, the things that he does, and what we think he's thinking in his head. We're going to do the same thing with the Bad Seed. We are going to think about how he acts in his story and what might be going through his head, what he thinks. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use this chart, which is called a Venn diagram, to help us organize our thinking. So the Venn diagram has three parts to it. On this side of the circle is where we're going to write some things that we know about the Good Egg. On this side of the circle is when we're going to write about what we know about the Bad Seed. This middle part is really important. This middle part is where we're going to think about both of these characters, and we're going to think about how they are the same. So here we're writing how they're different, and here we are combining ideas of how they might be a little bit of the same, or similar things we saw with both of these characters in the story. So going back and thinking about the Good Egg, I'm just going to jot down one thing that I remember that he did. Now, I remember that the Good Egg helped paint houses. That is something that the Good Egg did in that book. And now I'm going to go over to the Bad Seed, and I'm going to think about something that the Bad Seed did in his story. So I know that the Bad Seed, he does something that some of you do sometimes in class. The Bad Seed cut the line. But he did it every single time. Okay? So now I have an example of how the Good Egg and the Bad Seed are different. The Good Egg does things like helping people paint their houses. The Bad Seed does things like cutting the line every single time. So now, I'm just going to change color markers here. We are going to think about something that is the same about both of them. So as I was listening to the stories, something I realized that is the same about the Good Egg and the Bad Seed is that they have a large family. Remember, the Good Egg came in an egg carton with 11 brothers and sisters? Well, the Bad Seed has hundreds of family members. So one thing they have in common is that they have large families. So in my Venn diagram in the middle where it says they both, I'm going to add here, they both have large families. Okay? So during your reader's workshop work today, boys and girls, I want you to give me 2 examples of the Good Egg, 2 examples of the Bad Seed, and 2 ways that they have something in common. Here's the catch though. You cannot use any of Mrs. Davis's ideas. It has to be a different idea on your own. Okay, this is actually attached inside of a Google slide presentation, so you can type your answers right into your Google Slides. If you have any questions about that, have mom or dad reach out to me on Class Dojo and I'll walk you through that. I'll see you in a minute for Writer's Workshop.